often at these Christmas services or other official gatherings where we have a broader congregation that we might normally have on a Sunday, that many people come expecting to hear this wonderful theological dissertation brought about by somebody who might have actually listened when he was at Bible college, rather than somebody who is somewhat of a man of simple brain who just wants to tell about the love of Jesus. So I stand before you as one of those of the simple persuasion who simply wants to express and share with you how much God desperately loves you and has invited you here this morning to communicate. We use this word prayer, and too often prayer is kind of put across as us sitting here, as a friend of mine said this morning, with our shopping list. When in fact, actually, I would love to see in church circles the word prayer change to the word conversation, because that's how it actually is. We talk, he listens. He talks, we listen. I think we do the last part as well as we do the first. So maybe that could be our Christmas gift to ourselves, is to change the word prayer to the word conversation and actually have a chat to Papa God, because he wants to hear from his kids and he wants to share with you the great and awesome plans that he has for you. So I'm not going to bring some theological dissertation this morning. I'm actually going to bring you a poem. So here we go with one of Russell's poems. Today it is Christmas. Now, isn't it fortunate that I would bring a poem that says today it is Christmas? Because today it is Christmas. Oh, that might be sounding too obvious, I suppose, really. Anyway, here we go. Today it is Christmas. Let's all hear a shout. Where has the last year gone? What's that all about? Because soon we will gather, share presents and food, and sing about angels and shepherds and gold. We remember Jesus, the place he was born, of Mary and Joseph and shepherds and all. We hear of a manger where he lay his head, and in that was crowded, no rooms or a bed. So, out to the barn, where a Saviour is born, a child full of grace, for a world that was torn to pieces by pride, by fear and by greed, torn to pieces by enemies not often seen. They want to take prisoners, they want to destroy, but then we're reminded of God's only boy, a boy that would carry the hope for us all, not only for you and for me, but the world. A world that's still shuttered in tinsel and snow, though here in New Zealand it's summer, you know. We gather as family, we go to the beach and eat pavlova and barbecue meat. And when we were children, don't know about you, we had to behave and had to kiss Auntie Sue. We watched Grandad snoring and we played with our toys, with dolls for the girls and dump trucks for the boys. And that was our Christmas, the gifts and the food, and hoped Santa would think we've been good. And yet we confuse all the hype with the truth, with baubles and wrapping and ham and new spuds. So what is the story? What does this all mean? It's Jesus who came here. It's Jesus who's seen. Yet this is but God, with his human clothes on, who needed to show us the only way home. Have faith in my Son, and you are almost there. I call you my child, a saint, royal heir. I gave all I had so you'd have all there is, if only you'd listen and welcome Jesus. The ransom is covered, the debt has been paid. My Son paid the cost. Through his blood you've been saved. Because I love you so much. You're the best thing I've made. I'm not distant or grumpy or what others say. I gave you a gift, my son, and he's free. So don't leave him wrapped in flash bows beneath a tree, but throw off the wrappings made by people and see all the wonder of Jesus and all that can mean. It's Christmas. Let's celebrate God's only Son and never forget it's for you he has come.